The back again. The back again. The back again. So is the Bassat Sport kit, which you guys saw me unbox as well. As we are in the little bit of rough patch we have each season here in Hartlepool, of course. Getting straight into it. We need to get out of it. We need to start playing some games. As yes people, welcome back to the Hartlepool United Career Mode, episode number 5 of season number 8 if I'm not mistaken. And of course, like I start every single episode out, if you haven't seen the previous one, make sure you watch that to catch up to date with this one and the ones previous to that. The best way to do that is go to the description below and click the big red subscribe button and of course notification bell that's just at the side of it, as we're going to spoil it right now. We are 9th in the league. Yes, what a drop off. I know, we were top of the league just 2 episodes ago. Not too cracking, but you can see what's done it right there. 2 narrow 3-2 losses. We beat Spurs and then 4-0 against City really did us, and Wolves and Leicester. It's really the Carabao Cup we're on form with us. Today we have even trickier games, I must say. A trip away to Anfield where we have done well in the past, so maybe we simulate that one. I'm thinking maybe we simulate that one, then play Chelsea, simulate Fulham, and we've got to play the Newcastle derby because it's a derby, and we're almost at the end, of course, of this career mode. So we're going to play both Newcastle games, I think, and we are going to go away to Pride Park in the quarterfinals of the Carabao Cup, where we could get ourselves hopefully to Wembley again. I am desperate to end this career mode off with a trophy and not a pre-season tournament. We didn't even win it this year, did we? We lost in the final as Liverpool. Where are they in the league, actually? Because I do get my luck at Anfield. I do play very, very well away from home. And we are 11th now. We could jump up to join 8th if we do win this. And Liverpool are 5th. So they are below Chelsea by 3 points. I think that is just a sign to simulate, just as the teams, of course, almost as good as it gets. McCalmont's still recovering. Tamas is going to stay on that bench with his fitness. As Boyce Clark is in goal. Hoover, Major, Staunton, Knight and Giles at the back. With Pert, Harris, Clifford and Chukwuemeka supporting Gutierrez. And Brandon Fowler preferred to the fatigued Kiss. As let's go straight into this, shall we? Can we get something at Anfield? We don't. We actually get beat 3-1. Jota, Jonathan David, Rodrigo and Brandon Fowler with a consolation. That one's not too cracking as now we stay in 11th. What have we done to ourselves? Even Nottingham Forest absolutely flying this season. Spurs are in the relegation zone still as well, which just baffles me. As we're still close to 6th and 5th, of course, Liverpool. But we do play Chelsea, of course, and Newcastle, who I did see was below Spurs. It's a derby game, it's going to be difficult. Fulham also seem to have established themselves as a Premier League squad, as one change is Tamas for Brandon Fowler, who did score and is on good form, but I really want Tamas to see his career out at, of course, Hartlepool, and the only way he's going to do that is by playing and, of course, gathering fitness. His diamond's gone to orange, as Chelsea at home in 4th. Can we try and chase them? And let's have a look at Chelsea's lineup they're going to bring to the Memorial. Castiles in goal. Mazza, James, Bastoni, Lombardo and Chilwell. Kai Havertz and Gavi in the midfield over Pedro Pedri, Chukwuemeka, Raspadori and Green man up top. Can't wait to get him out of my next career when, of course, he should be taken out. I started this before the news came out, so yeah, as Hoover on the ball straight away into Tamas Kiss. Tamas returns the favour down the line to Kijana. We really want to start strong here against the Blues as we're going backwards and running straight into danger. Still not too convinced by that as Giles. That's a good killer pass through the middle. Now onto Miles, as now Giles again. The rhyming is unreal. That's a bit behind everyone though. That one still kept the ball. Gutierrez. Bad tackle coming in on him, but Chukwuemeka has the ball back into Nicolas Gutierrez. Goes for one, Pert Harris to keep the pressure on. His former club, where he came through the academy this, as Chukwuemeka squeezes that through that gap to Gutierrez. Good play. Kijana, give it back. It's still bounced. It might fall, but it doesn't. As Raspadori on the ball right here, gives it out to the left winger. Now into Ben Chilwell. Now Chelsea on the attack. That's a good turn. And the number 8 gives it into Raspadori. It's a return ball and Boyce Clark with another save. Good, comfortable one that time, but it's another corner for Chelsea. And they've been winning their headers. Please, don't let them this time. Giles away. And it's actually a good clearance onto Chukwuemeka. Gutierrez, get running, mate. We'll chip that over the top, and it will reach Nicolas Gutierrez. He's in front of Chilwell right here, but he's too far out wide. Needs to try and cut back. Still has the ball. Edge of the box. Tamas Kiss curls one to Casteels. Not the worst effort in the world as Chukwuemeka forward to Gutierrez. Thomas making a run through the middle, but I'm not going to opt for him just yet. I'll go with Pert Harris into Clifford. Now into Tamas Kiss, who's going to chip one out to Giles. I see Gutierrez sneaking at the back post. It goes over the way to Chukwuemeka to put it wide. And we are in fact playing very well against Chelsea here, but it's just before half time. And they're on an attack. Please, no, Chukwuemeka. Not Chukwuemeka, Chukwueze, the other one. And Boyce Clark has bottled it against his former club. You have to make more of an effort to try and save that one. Round the corner, in the middle, and just snuck in at the near post. Not good enough. As at half time now we've put ourselves into trouble when we shouldn't have been. We've been such the better team. But Chelsea have found a lead, and it's courtesy, I would say, of their ex-player, Boyce Clark. So how is this second half going to go? Raspadori round the corner into Kai Havertz. Stopped by Clifford again, but why is no one charging that header down? Kai Clifford doing all the work right there as he's come away with it as well. Tamas making a run, chipped over the top, and Reece James has been beaten by Tamas. The defender's coming across. That's a bad tackle that's come in on him, and Casteels. What an amazing save that is from the Belgian, as we've got a corner right here as well into that gap. It's Reece Staunton approaching it, but it really should be level with Tamas. Disappointing with his recent form, and that doesn't impress me anymore, as still, ball's still ours from the corner. Maja into Tamas. Chukwuemeka make the run around, but a bad pass from Kiss. And Chukwueze with the ball here, who goes to the edge of the box, and Pedri. He's just come on and he's scored a screamer. We have 2 subs ready ourselves. And they're going to have to try and make a big impact. Calderon and Pedro, as Chelsea have made it 2 here at the Stefan Marinovic Memorial. It's just into the middle. Pedri gets it out of his feet. Lucky number 27 on his back. And that was lucky. And Chukwueze replaced by Madueke as Josh Knight, still a standing captain even though Staunton's in the team. And this is a good move caused by Knight. And we have one back against the Blues right here. Gutierrez hammers it into the net. I don't care about seeing it again. Anything to stop that clock from running down. And we're back in the game slightly. They stole a point against us, so we're going to try and do the same. However, Pedri's through again. And this man just knows how to find corners. That's the comeback killed off. What an unbelievable goal again from Pedri. Both outside of the box. Both absolute screamers. Just tragic, you know, as, oh dear, we've gone attacking. I'm going to have to go back on balance now because it'll be more than 4 as soon as you blink. As now we've got the ball away slightly. Pert Harris onto Gutierrez. Pedro pointing over the top. Can we get another one and maybe keep the slightest bit of pressure on? Nope, because Pedro's dangly legs do not allow him to do that. Madueke forward into Rowesh. Now out wide as referee just blow your whistle. I don't want it to be any more. He should be blowing, and there we go. Chelsea take 3 points and 3 goals at the Memorial. We slip down this table. Unlucky boys as we're 10th. Have we gone up? I thought we were 11th before that game. It looks like we've actually gone up in the table. I don't know. I might be confused as Kamara's left. He's been out on loan for ages at Wolfsburger, but one of the first youth players we've got him and Basui, I think. So, yeah, he's a big farewell to him. He's been here ages as Fulham up next. I'm going to keep the same squad, just going against swapping Boyce Clark out because it's a simulation and he's higher rated, as we need points against Fulham at the Cottage. And we get them, 3-1. Back to winning ways now, please. Pert Harris, Muniz, Chukwuemeka, Gutierrez missing a penalty, but he must have scored the rebound. And 10th in the league now, as Newcastle are up next. We're gonna have to rotate it, aren't we? Even though it is a derby game, we do have a big cup game after this as well, so it's made it quite difficult for us. I'm gonna make them three, I think. Yeah, I don't like to take starting out, but we've gone most of the season without him at the start, so Kellen Watts jumps in. Same with O'Reilly, change him to a central midfielder, and Fowler, change him to a striker. There is tired players in there, but we'll rotate them out as... Have I got... where is he? Chandler? No, Chandler's injured, isn't he? We'll have to put him there. And Tamas, I'm actually going to say for the cup. And Pert Harris, I think. I want to go for this cup, you know. Penman on the bench, as that's the team for the Geordies. And let's have a look at the Geordies lineup, shall we? Vicario in goal still. Maffeo Duarte, our old player. Varane, Teze and Jacobs. Vilka, Jerson and Ivanswek with Brenner and Timo Werner up front. Using a bit of the money they've got now, aren't they? And of course, Leo Duarte is gone to a rival on a free. Not the best move in the face of the fans, I would say. So let's make sure he regrets that. And Brandon Fowler, he might be able to run at Duarte here, but I'm just going to take it a little bit steady for now and go around the side into Ryan Giles. Fowler leaves it for Kai Clifford, who I know can strike from outside of the box. Not on that occasion, but not a good clearance. Chucklemaker. Clifford's going to go again. Blocked by Jedson, but we win the header perfectly. Fowler tried to put it into a path to try and get a shot off. O'Reilly now. Chucklemaker to curl one. And it's off the crossbar from Duarte. Our ex-player almost scoring an own goal. That would have been perfect as O'Reilly puts it over. Could have been a perfect start for him right there as they've gone backwards here. Ivanswek tried to get a tackle in, but he's just avoided me. Jedson shoots through bodies, blocked a little bit. Clifford now gets it away onto Brandon Fowler. Heavy touch, and the Geordie's going to get an attack. Vanswek again. Kellen Watts sweeping up. He came through the academy at Newcastle, so we've kind of swapped centre-backs as Gutierrez gets it over Duarte, who's come out of line, onto Ryan Giles. Can this be an attack? Fowler keeps hold of it. Giles now out wide again. Just dummy that, please. Okay, he doesn't. Okay, as Fowler through the middle, and that just needed to be better. Could have had so much more out of that move as Gutierrez now down the line to Carney. What can Chucklemaker do right here? Slows down a bit. I'm not going to cross it because they've got 5 centre-backs like us. Into Clifford again. That was a better hit. That looks like time finishing came on, which I shouldn't have switched on, as now we've got a corner ball. Clifford. That's a good one into Watts off the crossbar again. And how good would it have been, should I say, if he scored against his former club? And 5 minutes before the break, Timo Werner is running out a little bit here. Major came across, but Chucklemaker gets the ball passed straight to him. Now Kai Clifford through that gap. Gutierrez turns now onto Brandon Fowler. Can we get something before half-time? It's a good ball out wide. A great touch from Giles. A whipped-in ball. A flying header from Fowler. But Teze away. But it falls to Gutierrez. Falls to Fowler again. Vicario with a save. Gutierrez tried to get there. But after all our poaching, all our pressure in the first half, it is still goalless. Let's try and throw a little bit more at it in this second half. As O'Reilly now out to Gutierrez, of course, around the corner. Chucklemaker, that's a good ball onto Kijana. And we've got Gutierrez in that middle. I see him at the back post. Let's try and whip it into him again. Plot to the front post. And Boyce Clark here with the ball in the goal. We've tried to put a sub through, as that's a terrible pass, that. Really bad. Brenner now forward with it. Josh Knight with a tackle. As I was saying, Chucklemaker's going to come off soon for Hayward. So see if he can have a final impact. It's a chip over the top to him. Now he's going to have to try and cut back. Does so. Gutierrez. Good spin. Can he shoot from outside of the box? He can. Hits Duarte. Not on the arm, though. We have to be more convincing, as Penman is now on. And Yavis Basui for Gutierrez. I want to field a strong side against Derby to get us through into the semi-finals. So that's what I'm going to do. As Fowler around the corner. Yavis Basui. Oh, he scored! He's just come off the bench and he scored an absolute rocket. Yavis Basui. He had no future at Hartlepool when we was in the Championship. And he is scoring screamers in the derby in the Premier League now. And what a goal to win any game of football. Through bodies. Vicario, no chance. Basui's first time he's had the ball. Scores a screamer. That should have had the fans off their seats. 1 goal in 2 matches. That's the Premier League, of course, as Hayward. Let's get some confidence flowing now. O'Reilly out to Giles. Into O'Reilly again. Across Hayward. Can we just try and find another gap? It's onto the edge of the box. Matt O'Reilly. He tried to join in the screamers. It's a corner ball still, though. Very well played from us, as O'Reilly's going to whip this in. Fowler at the front post, doesn't fall for him. Patrick Meisjer. Poor shot. And we've just got to make sure we don't concede right now, as Jacobs into Van Sweck, over to Jedson again. Kellen Watts. Oh, Penman. Don't do that to me. Don't let it bounce off you in the box. They can give handballs easily. You know that, as Basui waits for the run of Hayward in front of him. He's in a foot race here. Is our young Wayne Rooney, but he doesn't get it. Slides in. But still the ball comes forward. So we've just got to defend. Watch the gaps. Look. How is he allowed that ball in the midfield as it's over the top right now? And this is Rafael Varane. Can tell they've gone all out as he's gave a penalty. What for? What has he gave a penalty for? There was no handball there. What has he gave a penalty for? Timo Werner now against Boyce Clark. And we're going to draw this game now. What was it gifted for? I'm going to have to write my letter into the FA because we've been robbed of 2 points right there. Sends us the wrong way. Boyce Clark, no chance. And now we've just got to push for another goal. Timo Werner literally stole a point. They've not been in it at all. Yes, we've got lucky with our goal, but still, they do not deserve this. Going to try and run around the houses, but can't get past Chanaloglu. Can Hayward? We've already made his changes. And it's 1-1 with the Geordies. I honestly do not believe how the referees took 2 points away from us. And after that draw, we're getting a message about losing 6 players. I don't really care. We haven't got another season under the bag, so what happens, happens. As we're on to this quarter-final right here, and I've made a squad. It's just about if they're fit enough. And Gutierrez does want to play. I might play him if he is, as here is the team I plan on. Have we got any other fit centre-backs? Meisjer's actually fitter than Kellen Watts, so I'm going to put him in. Hoover's definitely not fit. Where is Gutierrez? He's on the bench, and he is fully fit. Sorry, Pedro. Sorry, big man, but you are going to be on the bench, as this is the team for the quarterfinals. So Kokwo in goal, Angus, Meisjer, Staunton, Knight and Calderon, with Hayward, Penman and Pert Harris. Swap them two around, with Tamaskis and Gutierrez, our strongest front two, to just secure the win against Derby. And Derby County's team is Ryan Allsop, Max Bardell, Aidan Barkley, Aaron Cashin, Scott Wharton and Max Bird. Plenty of Maxes in that, with Thompson, Ebosele, Collier, Shumaziak and Stretton up front. Really want this sealed in this game, as Pert Harris. Don't want my players overstretched. We're in December, of course, with this game, so don't want extra fixtures. Dior Angus. Look at the space he's got here. Can we make it one already? Maybe shouldn't have passed that across. Should have made more of that, as Nkonkwo is going to smother that ball after a rough chest into him. Now Penman into Hayward. Through the middle, Gutierrez, Tamas, that's for him to run onto. He's got the pace on the defender, but not the keeper. You can see we're playing promising right here as... Sorry? We'll take this free kick. I do not know what it's for. I think maybe the keeper threw it outside of his box or something, as Pert Harris, plenty of power on that. A little bit of dip. It's off the crossbar. But still, I wasn't impressed with that. It was a bit too central. What a start to the game, though, was, hang on. How's Collier outpacing Staunton then? He's quick centre-back. Look at the footwork! It's off the post, but it's a penalty that's given. Meisjer took him out after the ball had gone. And now Derby County with a chance to lead. Straight in against Okonkwo. And we're going to gamble our desired way still. He's put it out. Good save from the man in between the sticks. It's a very lively start to this one, as now Collier, the number 13... out to Wharton. He puts one around the corner. Back to Collier. We need to try and get a tackle in. If we can. It's just passed around a lot. We need to try it and just maybe stick a foot in somewhere. Still can't find a little gap. Collier with the ball in a decent position. And Hayward has to come and scrape that away. He's going to continue to run as well, as Gutierrez is in front. He's onside. Can he beat the defender to that? He does. We've got the beating of these defenders. Tamas going out wide but runs into Bardell. Waiting on this break we need to get, as Bird gives it out wide to Ebosele now. Back to Bird. We need to try and just get in front of his man. Don't let him shoot, because Okonkwo, as good as he's made saves today, he can never ever catch a football. Definitely not these Carabao Cup balls anyway. Don't know if they're mitre or what. As Gutierrez with a ball around the corner. Now on to Kiss. Angus again. Getting plenty of space down this wing. Whips one in. And a corner ball given. Yellow card for their captain. As we'll try and get this one central. It's going in towards Nicholas Gutierrez, but out towards Pert Harris, who loses it. Have to be doing better with the team we've put out as. Here we go. This is a chance. Tamas Kiss. What a chip ball over the top. Jensen Haywood is through and he's drilling one in the bottom corner. 1-0 us. We're on our way to the semis as it stands. It's the youth player who doesn't score many actually in game. Jensen Haywood, the youth player that's going to put Hartlepool in good hands after I'm gone, as it's a brilliant chip ball over the top. Beautifully fired into the bottom bin. 1-0. Just got to defend that now till half time. Shmazak, oh, they've got a free hit in the middle right there with Stretton, but luckily enough for us, they missed it as Angus. This game's going to be open in the second half. As at the break, we've just got the lead. 1-0 Pool. Just need to try and get the lead larger now, because then, of course, we'll have a chance to maybe switch some players out as Gutierrez around the corner. Here we go, here we go. Across the box, and it stopped. But it is a penalty. He used his hand to stop the ball. Pert Harris was in. As if we miss this, it will be rough. Ryan Alsop is in the goal. That's a lot of power. When it's that much power, go down the middle, off the post and in. It wasn't down the middle, but it was converted from Nicholas Gutierrez. Quite lucky that one as well. Alsop did dive the wrong way, but look how skewed that was. It was a Penenka as well. I think I did hold a L1 last minute, so that's what's done it. And I will fully take that as now Haywood, sends his man to the ground. Angus now onto Gutierrez. Tamas Kiss moving forward quite quickly right here. Pert Harris, can it be more? Can it be 3? Tamas! Alsop with the save. Going to make substitutions soon. If we get this third, I can make them straight away as Haywood whipping the corner in. Onto Gutierrez's head, saved, volley. It's got to be another handball, hasn't it? No? Must have hit his chest, but that was very lucky from them. Haywood, very smart turn. He's having a good game, is the youngster. Into Pert Harris. Edge it again. There we go. Now into Knight, but he's not got it. Tamas just before he comes off for Pedro. Having a bit of possession right here. Pert Harris. Tamas. Look at the space that we've got. Haywood's coming off as well for Ace as Gutierrez going around the house just to fire it into the bottom corner and get a brace in this game. It is perfect stuff. We are 100% in the semis, I would say. Beautiful football. Haywood round the corner. We had a gap to go into. He didn't. He went to where two men was congested, but he still whacked it low and hard past Alsop. Very impressed with that as now Pert Harris looking for Pedro. Derby County going all out to get back into this game and might be costing them even more. Pert Harris round the corner. Gutierrez on a hat-trick going for the spectacular. Penman winning his header as well. Calderon through the middle onto the number 31. Would be nice if a youngster got a goal. And Gutierrez here with a pass around the corner into Dior Angus. Can we finally get this elusive last goal? Angus with a whipping ball. Alan Ace! The youngster's got a goal. Him and Haywood, both cams getting goals in this game right here. And finally, I've wished it on him because he's been on the bench out of all the youngsters. And now he's come on to grab a goal in a quarter-final as well. Good for him, good for his career, and good for us. Superb as Siamaskak, whatever his name was, with the ball, but the final whistle's gone. We're into a two-legged semi-final right now before, hopefully, a trip to Wembley. Big result over Derby. And as you can see, the other results. Man United go through, Leeds go through. Stoke City beat Chelsea on penalties. Please, give it a Leeds United-Manchester kind of rivalry in one semi-final. Us and Stoke. I mean, Stoke aren't going to be easy. They're beating Chelsea, but it's a team I want. And I'm glad I put Gutierrez into the team now as Tamas. Although gone down rating, development plan, he can finally in this last season play as a striker, which is a good thing to see, seeing as he has been playing there for most of the whole career whilst he's been here. As we're going to simulate Leeds as well on Christmas Eve, just to see how we do, and then we'll play Palace at the start next episode, 16th. We've got to change back to a strongest lineup, methinks, as we've got to get Pedro back in. Oh, not Pedro, Tamas. Not Pedro. Sorry, mate, you're staying on the bench. Kellen Watts can come out for Staunton. Reese. And, where is he? There he is. Miles Pert Harris. Haywood's going to come off the bench and O'Reilly on. So our strongest lineup possible. McCalmont was in that, but he's not anymore, of course, because I've got Pert Harris. So please beat Leeds away from home. Get us back on form, please. We get back on form. It's Kiss with the first goal. Giles. Carvalho gets injured. Tamas with a brace. And Pellistri with a nothing goal. You love to see it, as 9th is where we are in the Premier League. Because, of course, other teams around us picking up points. And 6th isn't far away. I mean, oh, it's 7 points, actually. The gap's getting bigger, but we've just got to keep playing how we are playing at the moment. West Brom just above us, Everton above them, and then it's Wolves. So we get to Wolves, we put the pressure on, and we go from there as... Hang on. I was going to end the episode, but I want to see who we got in the Carabao. We have Stoke! Yes! We've got Stoke, right. I know I'm celebrating. It should be the easy one. We should get to a final if we just play our hearts out in them 2 legs, and Hull City in the FA Cup. As now we can end it. Thank you guys for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, share and subscribe with the notification bell on as well, so you do not miss an episode, as I will see you all in the next one. Take care, in a bit, and peace.